to get started on this?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's see if I can. I've never shared my screen before, so let's see if this works. So can you see any of this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome. Okay, so here's all the tiers I've made. And I tried to be funny, but it failed. And then here's all the characters. All these are from the originals, and then towards the sequel. So, and just to explain to the audience, hi, I'm Amy. You probably have never heard of me. But I'm a good friend of Wesley's, and I thought it'd be fun to rank all of the Lady and the Tramp characters, and we have all of these beautiful tiers that we're gonna be ranking them in, so.
Yeah, Amy, yeah, she's this beautiful, wonderful angel who's doing all the work for my videos and editing and stuff. She's great. She did such an amazing job.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The tiers are, like, icons for, like, they're iconic, they're the greatest. Underrated is, they're underrated, they're not icons per se, but they're very close. Good, decent, and kind, that was a line from the sequel. I was like, okay, they are really nice, but they're not to the point of, like, favorites.
Because I like the girl Angel was saying that. Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's so good. Decent, kind. And a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Okay, but not okay is kind of questionable in terms of, like, their character arc and, like, redemptions and whatever. And then, nah, I'm good, it's just like, you're the worst, just get out of here. So, Lady, where would we put her?
Lady, like, you think the answer would be so simple and easy, because, like, yes, she is very iconic. She's very lovable. Like, she is. For me, like, come on, like, in my video, like, I pretty much talk about why she's so great and all that sort of deal. So,
Yeah.
I'm being very fair and honest. I'm not just saying, like, this is biased. Like, I'm being legitimately honest.
Yeah.
I would say she would go with icon. Like,
Yeah.
she just belongs there.
And I think, you know, she's one of the main characters who started this whole franchise. So, and even if, you know, she does have flaws, like, she's iconic. So, like, okay, you know what, just put her there. There. Okay. Next is Tramp.
He kind of also falls in, like the favorite lady.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he's done, like, the same things because he's iconic as well. Especially, like, how he was portrayed and all that sort of deal. And I just love his arc and how his redemption. I just really love that.
Yeah.
And Lady and Tramp, they just go hand in hand or paw and paw. And it just started something. Plus that spaghetti scene, it's so iconic. It's like the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of romance. It's like Lady and Tramp. That scene. So it's like he belongs there.
Yeah, I agree. I think his character arc is, like, very, very well done. And to put him anywhere else other than icons would just kind of be a disservice. So they go together, of course. What about Jock?
Okay, this is where things are going to shit.
Oh, controversial.
No, not controversial. I'm talking about, like I said, being fair. No, Jock, he's not as big and as iconic as Lady.
Yeah.
But no, he's not a bad character. He's great. Like, he's amazing. He's amazing. Like, he like, you can see in the movies, he tries his best to be loyal and always be there for Lady and stuff, especially when that moment in the original, what happened and all that. So you can just see how he has a heart of gold. But it's like the fact he doesn't get that much screen time and stuff and, like, all that, I would say he's very underrated.
He's kind of, like, one-dimensional, but he's also a side character that tries to help out Lady, so.
And he's just like one of those loyal friends who are just always there for you wherever you need. Like, you know, he doesn't have no much screen time. When you just see him on screen, you just put the smile on your face. Like, I would say underrated.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And what about Trusty?
Trusty. I'll also say the same thing, but a little differently, because Trusty is also like how Jock is. Although, sure, Trusty can be a little, you know, at times, but he's still great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's definitely the comedic character.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely is. What he did in the original. I mean, even though, yes, Disney changed originally of him originally supposed to die and changed that because reason stuff. Like, I still remember when fans' mind.
Yeah.
He just forget. Plus, like, so those two just go hand in hand.
Yeah.
In the underrated part and underrated, but they're still good.
Do you think you'd put Trusty above Jock?
Ooh. That's a good point there. Honestly, I would. Honestly, because I would. It's like one of those things where it's like he does a lot more than Jock does, even though Jock really does more. But it's just one of those things where if you just look at it with your perspective, like he does a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Siamese cat.
Oh, Siam. Okay, that's very tricky. I personally like them, but I can see why some fans don't like them.
Yeah.
They are messed up. When they try to do it lady, they basically blamed her for something she didn't do. That was kind of messed up. And they're so bad. They're so evil, but they're so good at what they do. And when it's like, if they weren't a thing, it would kind of be a little weird without them and stuff, even as much of how they are and stuff. They do have a purpose. I would say probably in the okay but not okay tier.
Yeah, like, they're not the absolute worst, but what they did was wrong.
Yeah.
Now moving on to the humans before we go to the sequel stuff. Jim Deere.
Jim Deere. Okay, I'm just gonna say this flat out. As much as I love the humans, they're not very that iconic.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Mainly because of the whole point of it being based on a dog's point of view. The humans weren't meant to be a big focus, so I totally respect and understand that. I do like how in the sequel they do try to do more with them, so I do like that.
Yeah.
But, like, if there's one thing I can say about Jim Deere is that, like, what he did, just that kind of good of a person and stuff, and how he's just always trying to do his best, make sure things are good and stuff. He doesn't have much screen time.
Yeah.
So I would say he'll be in a good, decent, and kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not the worst, he's not the best, he's just kind of in the middle in terms of, like, screen time or personality and such. Okay, next up is Darling.
Darling will also be in that same tier, but I think I would put her higher than Jim. I think I'll put her higher than Jim because I don't know what it is, but I just see, like, especially, yes, Jim loves Lady as well, but I see Darling loving her more as well because, sure, because they're old because, yeah, that was her gift. But it's like, in the sequel and the ending, how she was the one who wanted Angel in the family and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she just has that heart.
Yeah, Jim's a lot more like, hey, we already have enough dogs. We don't need another one.
For the viewers out there, it's not a spoiler, but I will say that in my story, you do get more of that. I would say how, but you do get more of that.
Yeah, you get a lot more time with the humans, and so you can actually see how they interact with each other. We're not gonna say anything, because spoilers, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything how, but I will say that, if you like that moment near the end of the sequel of how Darling was shooting Angel, you're gonna love that even more.
Okay, what about Junior?
I like Junior. I really do. Like, I like his cute relationship with Scamp. I think that's adorable. That's cool. There's not really that much of him.
Yeah.
So he tried to do what they could. I kind of wish we got more, but
he is just a baby in those movies, so like, there's not that much you can do.
Oh, but that changes in my.
Oh yeah.
I'm only gonna say like, oh yeah, he's 10, and I do some interesting stuff with him. Cool though, but
I feel like he'd be more on the lower end of good, decent, and kind, just because, like, any of the other ones just don't fit.
I think so too. Yeah.
So I feel like we have to rank him somehow. Okay, all the humans so far.
Forget about him.
Yeah. Okay, Aunt Sarah. Oh boy.
Oh, Aunt Sarah. Okay, Aunt Sarah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try to explain this. Okay, now, I don't like how she was before, her treating Lady. I didn't like that, but I understand why they did it, because she was kind of the antagonist, and plus, the original idea was for her to be the antagonist, but then they changed that.
It was more of an off-screen redemption.
Yeah, it was more off-screen one, but I do like that. Like, I would say she will be where the Siamese cats are, but higher? Because at least I see at least she's more tolerable.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, the cats were just trying to cause trouble, whereas Aunt Sarah was like, hey, I'm accusing Lady of doing all this, even though in reality it wasn't. So, like, they both were in the wrong, but she was just trying to look out for Junior and just accuse, like, oh, Lady's just being a monster. It's like, no. She was trying to help, but you just weren't paying attention.
Right, I do like what I do for my story. Even though it's not much, because originally there was a lot more, but it's like time.
Yeah.
Down.
It kind of, the beginning of the story had a lot more to do with Aunt Sarah, but because of that, it, kind of slowed down the pacing of the story.
So I had to completely just cut that. I completely had to remove that entirely, but yeah, she seems very nice.
Alright, and it's interesting because we're putting both of them at okay but not okay, and they're also kind of going together. Thus far, all of the characters that we've ranked have all kind of been together in one way or another, so that's interesting.
That's not my fault. Blame Disney for that one.
No, I like that it's consistent. I thought that was funny. Okay, Tony and Joe.
Tony and Joe. Oh, I love Tony and Joe. These two are amazing. I just love when they're on screen. So good. Oh man, Tony and Joe. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. They're icons. I'm sorry. You can already just tell when we first meet them. And I mean, like before Lady and Tramp when they're together when they go there. Then we have Tramp when he goes there. You can already just see how Tony and Joe are just so open and just so nice. And the fact that these two just gave the dog, and then it just started something. The fact that in the sequel, oh my god, it happens again.
I love the consistency.
I love that consistency. Like I said, I mean, it's too much fan service, but I just love it so. It's great. In my story, I bring them back.
Yeah.
It's the same as ever, but it's so good and stuff. So yeah, they're definitely icons.
Okay, now we're moving on to the sequel, and as you can tell, there's not as many characters. Scamp, the main character of the sequel.
Yes, Scamp. I really do like him. He's very different from Tramp, although he has some aspects of how Tramp was before, so I do like that. I do like the arc he goes on. Is he iconic? I mean, it depends.
I'd say, if you're super into the sequel, then yeah, but, if you're focusing just in terms of the original and then go into the sequel, maybe not.
I would say he is, but I know there's a lot of fans who don't like Scamp's character. And I do understand that. I feel like they did a good job, especially when I watch the behind the scenes and stuff. It's like, I see why they did that. I get why. I would say he would go underrated. He deserves more love.
I feel like some of the sequel characters will probably go underrated, just because the original is iconic for a reason, yet the sequel, as it says, is very underrated, so...
I would actually put Scamp above Jock and Trusty.
Oh!
He does a lot more, I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, Scamp is a main character, so you get a lot of time with his character arc and everything. And then Jock and Trusty, especially in the sequel, they're just there to support and, find him. So...
They get kind of sidelined and stuff. And Lady too. Oh, God. Anyways, yeah.
Okay, Angel.
Angel. That's to the point iconic, but again, it's like, yeah, but it's like, I'm trying to hold my Angel. I'm a put her icon. I'm like, no, I have to be honest and truthful. I can't just say, oh, yeah, put her iconic. She's lovable, the fans love her. No, I gotta be truthful. They don't actually do that much of her. I mean, sure, we do learn some stuff, but it's like,
yeah,
to fully get all we want. I wouldn't have minded if the sequel was longer. I wouldn't have minded that. I wouldn't mind to learn more about Angel's backstory.
The sequel, in terms of time-wise, is just a little bit shorter than the original. So I feel like...
it's weird.
We could have had, a whole Angel spin-off in terms of, her backstory, but...
I would have loved it. And it's the fact that it didn't happen just really sucks. Luckily, I fixed that. I get the fans what they do. You learned a lot about her.
A lot about her.
It's so good. I'm not gonna spoil, but you're gonna love it though. I would say, of course, underrated, but I I'll put her higher to Scamp though.
Yeah, so she's like the main one. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so she's higher than Scamp.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Scamp. Angel's just more interesting. I'm sorry.
Okay, next we have the sisters.
Oh, Annette, Collette, and Danielle. This is difficult.
They're really good, but they also didn't have as much to do.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole junior thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that. Where they had some parts where they were doing some stuff, but mostly just there and mostly there for kind of like comedic stuff. I'm between underrated and good, decent, and kind.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they are underrated, but it's like they were just there.
That makes sense. All right, now like the two antagonists, Buster.
My head. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going. My mind right now is just like, oh, it hurts. I'm not gonna point out.
I know when I was watching the movies again, I had already read your script for the third fan film, and I was like, oh man.
And I do it, but I had to. I had to. I'm not gonna explain on what I mean. No, it's a spoiler. It's a huge spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Buster more than Siamese Cats, honestly. I honestly like Buster more. Honestly,
yeah.
Because I do like of how we learn more about Tramp. I know some fans don't like that. They're like, oh, because Buster and them are not an original. But it's like, hey, when it comes to sequels, you can like expand the world.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it may not make sense, but it makes you think about some things differently, especially when it comes to like rewatching stuff. So I personally don't mind it. Even all that said, Buster is still not a good dog.
No, he's not.
He's still very bad. I do like how Scamp saw Buster as like this role model and be just like him and stuff. But then when he learned that, oh, a Buster actually is like, oh no, I don't want to be like that. What I do like though, Buster is like when it came to like how to show how dangerous and like powerful this dog could be. They did a really good job there.
Yeah. He's very intimidating when he needs to be.
I would say Buster would go in okay but not okay, but he would be like in between on Sarah and Siamese Cat. I just find Buster more interesting.
Mm-hmm. But for his character in terms of, what they had to do in the sequel to kind of connect all of it back to the original, they did a great job, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a great job.
Yeah. I love how we're ending on the Dogcatcher, and his face is so weird.
Yeah, the face. He was doing what he had to do. He was doing what he had to do. Oh, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else going on. No like thing going on or reasoning behind it. It's just like, oh, yeah, it's just my job. It's just my job. Yeah, but now I'm good. Like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But he's not really that interesting.
So, this is the finished tier list. Would you change any spots, or does it all look good?
Let me see. Okay, Icons are okay. That's good. I think about right. I might want to change my mind on Jim and Darling. I would say I'm now thinking of putting them more underrated now. They kind of are. They are like because they do deserve more love and stuff than what fans give them for. Junior and Annette, okay, they should stay where they are because that just makes sense. But also now say put Sarah good, decent, and kind now because like she was this before, but now she's this. Yeah, as far as you know, Buster's side now, how they are. So they should stay where they are. And then the Dogcatcher, fine where he is by himself. He's fine.
Yeah. All the characters who are iconic fit there. Ones that need more attention are there. Ones that didn't really fit the story, but they're good.
I'm surprised Peg's not here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she's not that major of a character, but it's like, she did have her role, though. Like, I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just surprised. It worked so good.
So, where would you rank that if I put it somewhere?
Where would I rank Peg?
I'll just probably add an image of it in editing.
She's kind of an icon, honestly, because like, when she was there, she was great, especially that song. Very loved in the fandom. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think this turned out really good.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I felt like in terms of your channel, it would fit right in with ranking these characters. This was really fun to do.
Oh yeah, oh, it was fun.
Yeah. And it looks like the screen capture worked. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you.
It's really fun. Like I said, the next video was gonna be insane. A lot was gonna happen. I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, this is very different from what we've been doing. So go subscribe to Wesley's stuff, and if you haven't watched his videos, you need to.
For a Legion fan, you need to watch those videos. They're funny, they're entertaining, they're informative, they're great.
Not to self-promo that much, but I also have a YouTube channel, so it's very different content from what Wesley's doing, but if you're interested in it, I suggest checking it out.
Yeah, her content's great. I love her stuff. She's amazing. But just like me, she loves Scamp and Angel.
Oh, I have so many edits of them. Oh my gosh.
So many edits. They're adorable.
Yes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to both of our channels.
And yeah, for those who are interested, you should check out my latest videos because there's a little surprise in there that might be something. You're gonna have to watch the whole video though.
Anyways, that's been this video, and we'll see you guys later.
Have a nice day or night or whenever you're watching this.
See ya.